Next week, the Pope is undertaking a major mission to Africa starting September 4th. He'll visit 3 nations where tensions are high: Mozambique, Madagascar, and Mauritius. The trip could be one of the most politically delicate of his previous 30 journeys as pontiff. The national correspondent for the Tablet and Crux, Christopher White, joins us now. Christopher, the Holy Father will be in sub-Saharan Africa for a week. This second time he's traveling to the region. Why has he decided to visit these countries?
Yeah, these are locations that don't typically come to mind as sort of papal destinations. In some places, the Catholic population is even small, and they're tiny countries. Many of them that are facing a papal trip for the first time. I think the main thing that's motivating him on this trip is what motivates him for a lot of his trips: is that these are looked over areas of the world that he wants to both shine a global spotlight on and encourage the local community. So I think that's what's going through his mind in deciding to make this. There's also, for each of the countries that he's visiting, a particular reason or message that he wants to give to them in person.
Speaking of message, what do you think the Holy Father is expected to tell the people he meets? Is there a central unifying theme to this mission?
I'd say a unifying theme is that of that people are their greatest resources. In Mauritius, there's been a recent, they've experienced a lot of natural disasters, and in Mozambique, poverty, and I think he wants them to see, whether it's disaster or just general poverty, that you can utilize what you have, as individuals to collectively turn the country around. And I think both of these countries are on the United Nations sort of least developed countries list, and I think he wants to give them a sense of hope that, just because they may be at the bottom of some list doesn't mean that they can't overcome that and offer their natural talents and gifts to sort of, overcome that.
Now, Christopher, the African continent is key to the growth of Catholicism. In just a year, from 2014 to 2015, the Catholic population soared almost 20%. Might the Pope make more trips to Africa in the near future?
Yeah, the Pope has a fondness for Africa, and one of the top priorities for him is to visit the region of South Sudan. He wants to make a joint visit with Justin Welby, the head of the Anglican Church, to sort of bring hope to this war-torn country and to say, peace is the only way forward, so let's do this.
Christopher White, the national correspondent for the Tablet and Crux, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thanks, Emily.